there's somebody here with the skills already
Yeah.
willing to put themselves forward.
We do
Can
need
I go back to the question that Max was asked a little while ago about availability of track? If we're going to share it with the Greenway, we're going to need the tramway track that Raphael described in his recent article, and that's not quite so easily available as scrap. Have we any sources of supply for that?
Yeah, habla de, it's all about the
¿Dónde vamos a encontrar la vía para la vía verde?
It's a good question. In fact, the design really don't use tracks in the usual way. Use normal beams, normalize it, because we have to do at the workshop, because the sleepers are iron also, and it's mounted at the workshop. It's a double track. Sorry. Wait. Sorry about this. We are mounting on ourselves, and there is some reasons for this. It's cheaper because all the truck business, the scrapyards who selling trucks, who catch from a different Renfe, at least we have to pay for a normal truck of 32 kilos each meter. Is about 25 euros meter, and we have to pay less than the half for normal beans. It's enough for the as this ground is very bad when it's wet. It's absolutely moving mud. So we have this limitation, and this beans support double of this load over. So and I can certify myself is suitable for this. So we open a claim for the material for all along Spain business, and the cheapest one gets the contract. And we only need trucks to replace the loosened one at the station, because this is historic. It's only there is some gaps, because with some works they take out for pipes or for anything. The rest, the new truck, is especially designed for this, and we're going to buy to the cheapest one, even if it came from China.
No.
The Chinese. No, not real. But no, there is. In fact, we can. Now it's all the business. Iron business is only 3 owners in the world, really, and ArcelorMittal Group controls all the iron works all along Europe. So in fact, I know the factory in Madrid. I know the director. I can deal. There is some friends over there. I try to get the best cost for us. More or less, I have to show you. I have some examples of my designs here to show you, and it's very easy with 30 millimeters screws. It's all normalized, and it's approved by the minister. So they say I'm right. So that's a good reason also to practice this design. By the moment, so at least we are going to dismount this. I'm going to take as soon as I can. All the original tracks is over the park and the levels of the junctions. I'm going to collect and go into the station to put in place again and restore. And all the tracks we need will ask, but normally there is a scrapyard in Aguilas, and I have some contacts there, and by the moment is the best cost for tracks. It's 25, depends the transport, the VAT, every day the same. But perhaps we need about 200 meters of original tracks, and the rest is a new design. Look, if I make this design also to ARC, to a diff, this is not a track for commercial use. This is very complicated. The root of the project of Greenway, don't forget, is to take the tracks out to avoid competitors. I know the business is working here with trains. So I have one of the main titles of my project. This is only an exhibition track, not suitable for commercial use, only for the show. It's a lie, I can't use it for anything. But you know, and this man, the chief engineer who signs all the drawings, it's a big one, but they say, okay, you are right. You design more for the public authority? Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, you're making the right way. Avoiding any doubt of the use of this. Because if Cosentino say, okay, I want to send the marble to the coast with your train, I'm dying. Probably I appear floating in the sea in 2 weeks. No. This is not a commercial competition by the moment. And that's the way the proof is we passed. So we have permission, and it's the first time. And I know there is a lot of attempts to do this with other friends in other historic lines. So let the things in this way is the right one by the moment. Okay.
Does anybody not know the website for the Zurgena Railway Museum? ZRM.es. I presume we've all got computers nowadays. We're all up to date with technology. And are you getting emails? Are you getting too many? Not if you're getting too many emails from me. Of course, I send them out every time I put something on the blog, just to keep everybody interested. Anyone not getting any of those that would like to? No? So everyone's happy with what's happening at the moment?
Yeah, nice with master.
Well, on that note then, I normally put in the blog when we're going to be here. I mean, I live an hour and a half away, so I come down for a few days and stay in my motorhome. But if Clive or Nick's going to be here working, I should put it in. We really, if you live nearby, appreciate you coming by. We're not asking you to work, we won't give you a shovel or anything like that. But we really appreciate people coming in and giving us a bit more support.
Yeah.
You know, especially when you're here on your own, using a bobcat that tries to kill you every Sunday.
I can teach in a few hours. That's very easy.
Access to what, say? That's led to us by a very nice chap.
The reason I'm saying is because I can drive them.
To hire them?
No, I can drive them.
Oh, indeed. I'm sure you can, but it's getting hold of them.
Right, that's what I was asking.
Yeah, well, if you know someone who'll lend us an excavator, we have the town hall has paid, well, it will pay one day, a company that's been coming in and actually done, to be frank, 99% of the work there with their JCB and the tractor. They've got to come back again soon because we've piled up a load of mud which needs to be got rid of. Yeah. But after this is finished, we'll have a little walk down and everyone can have a look. I'll explain to you then what's going on.
Now a quick translation to Spanish. I begin with English because we are the majority, but to explain, if you let me. El resumen de todo esto es, bueno, hemos explicado lo que hemos hecho hasta ahora, que de abril a ahora en 8 meses. Lo habéis pillado, ¿no? Es que, perdonad que he empezado por el inglés, pero porque son más. Y bueno, ya el chiste de lo que nos han contestado con el material histórico, que no deja de ser un chiste, un poco trágico, y los proyectos, ¿no? Los proyectos son muy flexibles pues porque dependen de decisiones externas, pero que si en cuestión de material, si nos dan el material del museo canonizado, que no, mi locomotora de vapor, del tirón aquí, y yo, lo que es importante es que este verano, bueno, malo, chico, grande, hay material andando aquí. En fin, eso es el resumen más lapidario. Hombre, si tenemos no una, si tenemos una de vía estrecha, una de vía ancha y además de la época de Gilman, un automotor y lo otro, vamos, lo que van a tener que hacer es ponerme una valla ahí porque me voy. O sea, salgo para algún lado, salgo. Entonces, pues claro, ya se trata, me preguntan de dónde vamos a coger las vías, que esto si no lo explica a vosotros, solo vamos a comprar carriles para reponer los 4 que se llevaron al hacer la balsa ahí, cortaron carriles y los desperfectos. Pero el proyecto que me han aprobado en el Ministerio de Agricultura es una vía que se utilizan vigas normales, estándar, UPN 100, porque ni siquiera las traviesas son de madera, son metálicas. Es todo un kit que fabrico en taller, las rectas se vienen en tramos de 6 metros y engancha y las curvas, metes primero las traviesas a la antigua, metes los tornillos hacia arriba y le vas haciendo los agujeros con maquinaria portátil y le vas hincando. Y así es como hacemos la vía, la antigua, que es como se hacía antes. Entonces, el coste que tenemos con eso es la mitad. Porque como ya habéis visto, lo buenos que son estos para acceder al material, aunque sea histórico, aunque sea de su padre y su abuela angustia, da igual, que los tíos lo venden y cobran, pues sale mucho, irónicamente sale mucho más barato comprar material nuevo, tiene una nariz, material nuevo, que material antiguo, clásico, que se supone que es viejo, y que está desmontado y tal y cual, el otro lo compro con... ¿Vale? O sea, esto está así. Y yo te digo, siempre el chiste que empezamos y acabamos las reuniones es que en España solo hay 2 empresas que funcionan como cuando Franco vivía. Una es la Iglesia Católica y otra es ADIF, antigua Renfe.
Pero están todas las vías.
Aquí sí, aquí están casi todas. Aquí ha habido algunos trabajos de instalaciones, pero aquí están casi todas. Lo que no sé, estoy seguro de que están, que llegamos con el detector de metales, están hasta el penúltimo poste de allí. Ya con los trabajos de la fuente no sé hasta en qué momento le pegaron la cruz. Pero ten en cuenta, esto sí se lo voy a contar a ellos también, que en el proyecto de instalación de vía, esto se queda como vía muerta mientras quede la fuente y todo eso, ¿sabes? Porque estamos. Entonces podremos entrar, pero para la foto, ¿no? Para venir a la terminal, para meter el material. Yo pienso repetir todas las fotos clásicas que tengo, las voy a repetir todas con material moderno hoy. La de la curva, la otra aquí, la del frutero, me las voy a hacer todas, para compararlo. Entonces lo vamos a traer como exhibición aquí para aparcar. Pero la salida del proyecto parabólica, lo verás, sale por la vía de abajo de la báscula y se va por la puerta para allá. Y se va pegando a la gasolinera, no por la vía, porque se hizo un parque. Lo que no quiere es romperle nada a nadie. O sea que todo, ya sabes. Que sí, que tú sabes, pero vamos a no entrar rompiendo, entramos conviviendo. Y si ya muere de gran éxito de crítica en público, como la faena de Manolete, dice, coño, si me lo pedís lo rompo, pero podés pedírmelo. No que venga yo rompiendo por antemano, ¿no?
Pero muchas veces hay que insinuarse.
Hombre, ya, sí, dice, nos caemos ahí dentro y se rompe solo. Sí, pues, claro.
Estamos comentando aquí que es curioso esto que lo montaron ellos, que vengan a salvarlo a ellos, y estamos aquí 3 cristianos nada más.
¿Sabes lo que decía Jorge, no? Siempre acabo diciendo país.
País.
¿Vale? Es lo que tiene. Entonces mejor, ya te digo, yo lo que necesitamos, porque necesitamos verlo en vida, necesitamos resultados prácticos, necesitamos tener los trenes ya, que me obligan a hacer una curva, la haré, porque yo quiero el tren. Que luego dice, no coño, haber cogido el sitio, digo, no, vamos a no empezar dando la lata, vamos a no ir rompiendo, y cuando tú me digas, sí, ¿por qué ha hecho esa curva? Digo, por no romper ahí, dice, rompe, que no hay problema, bueno, ya romperé o no, ¿vale? Pero ellos tienen más años que yo, la mayoría, entonces tienen que verlo ellos también, ¿vale? Entonces que en el plazo de muy poco tiempo tenemos que tener, this discuss about, I don't know if I explained you, but I remember now. The project of the historic train, the main track is the one on the other side of the way scale. You know, because why? Well, we have a very nice fountain in the middle of the original track, and I avoid to have problems with the population of Zurgena exploding the fountain by the moment. So we use that track to go away in Huerca Overa direction and make a turn, slightly a turn, passing from the petrol station, looking for the highway in this direction. This means these tracks, originally, the 2 main tracks here are only for exhibition. You can pay, we'll open 2 doors at the fence and there is a special cutter machine and the town hall have one, and we cut exactly the line of the tracks, enough to move the trains here, and we clean the tracks in the same way. And
there is track underneath this.
Yeah, everything is in the right place here. All the tracks are inside, only covered with the ground. And I want to make again all the classic pictures I have of the train from the 30s, 40s, 50s. I want to do the same actually with our new units, restored in good condition and make trains. And this is part of the maneuvers we're going to do with our classic trains, coming here, going to the turntable, anything. So this is to enjoy. But with the time, when we have the possibility to go to work over a direction, we use the last one, track, to go out. And I have a copy of my project here to show if you want. I take with me. What's the way of the design, all the tracks, anything. And that's the reason we are going to have doors there and doors to the other side. Because we are going to, the only new track, the new design is from the turntable to connect straight to the last track. And this will be also the track of the workshop to store and to report the train. So I can show you with the plans, with the drawings. And my friends, my Spanish friends also say, they agree with me. Well, this is Spain, you know. We have to, there is an expression in Spanish, it's got right sharp with turn lines. You know, we have very clear what's our target. And we have to make a lot of turns to go straight, but always looking, that's the wall, yeah. We move one side, but the result have to be our target. You know? Our trains, our workshop, our bar into the train, because that's one of the best ways. One of the coaches is a restaurant. Now it's empty, there's no furniture, but I have the original drawings, the original pictures. I have to remount, because what's a train without a beer? Yeah, inside, or eat something, it's perfect. I dream with a night train at 10 o'clock in the morning on summertime, and have a cold beer inside and some food, and a meeting of chaps inside, and go up and stop at the Bolears, at the more hilly area, to a nice view, and have a nice meal. I'm back. Yeah, this is the little pressure of life. So that's the reason the best historic unit is in working condition, and I can show you and drive with you. And okay, that's all. That's my point. That's all. Okay, any questions? Mike?
On a completely unrelated matter regarding the payment of subscriptions.
Yeah.
At 80 years old, I'm not likely to live a great deal longer. I always like to look on the bright side. Would there be some mechanism whereby, say, I can pay 200, 250 euros, say, as life membership? Because I think what the association needs now is a lot of money up front. And those of us who can afford it, if we bought a life membership, say at that sort of rate.
Yeah, that's a very interesting thing.
I think the money would be much better than having it in dribs and drabs over the next 10 years, because you might not get it.
Yeah, it's very frequent in soccer teams in Spain make something like that. Well, it's a very good question, and it's a very good figure. This 10 years membership. Now we are in just married couple, you know. Now you need money for house, furniture, travel, anything. Yeah, you're absolutely right. We try to make form this week. I put at the Facebook page and using the mail, saying there is several ways to be membership. The normal one, the 10 years one is amazing idea. Yeah. In fact, well, we need more money now than the rest, because I am always thinking a way to get more money from, in fact, for the restaurant. I'm trying to make a deal with the bar business in Zurgena and rent every travel, every trip you go, and rent the restaurant to one bar, and with a fee. And we get money, we have a service, and everybody belongs to the project, you know. It's part of your incomes and of part of your history. I think it's have a very several good things inside this. You belong to this, you work in this and get something. You give a service and collaborate, connect with the British colony, the Spanish colony. I'm a mix between, probably. And I want to take everybody inside to make to make film then this their own project, their own development, their own history to the future, a new way. It's not necessary to be white at Mojaca Beach as a way to have a job in Zurgena. I think we have the school into the workshop. By the way, now we are in progress to legalize the workshop as an official one. This means you can give the courses with official certificate. Because as I'm teacher...
Training, you mean training? The
training. As I'm teacher at the University of Granada, if I do any course here, any training, have a University of Granada certificate, but also, if the workshop is legalized, you have a professionality certificate, and you are workshop chief when you finish the preparation. And you are a student, but you are a worker and get money from the state. So perhaps I forget to tell you something, but we have a lot of very big front with a lot of things at the same time, because
it's a bit like an apprenticeship that they get paid. This is how this was done up. This station was done up by Escuela Taller, where youngsters come along, learn how to plaster and lay bricks and paint and all the other. That's why this is in the best condition of the whole line.
Yeah. Well, this is a chair with 3 legs. It isn't, people say it's the best one, never fall. Yeah. It's trains, it's work and formation. With these 3 legs, never fall. If you don't have formation, never knows if one space shuttle falls over my head and I disappear. What happened there? Perhaps Max, perhaps, but I think we have a very good team now, with very compensated. Everybody's doing their best in their own area, and we have to take all the results, all the results of this team now. So if we get this, the school, the trains, and the space, and the workshop, this remains for my sons or grandson or anything, or for the rest of people, because this is a transit only. Let's put the things in the better way we can, and be happy to take a look from a view from the far away when you, or perhaps you have to return to UK, or perhaps I can work more. I don't know. So we have in a hurry to do the things in the best way, and show the people there's a way to do the things, collaborating, teaching with heritage and culture. At the end is the main message of this. Okay?
Do we need to elect anybody else? Do we need to elect anybody else?
No.
Absolutely.
No.
Okay.
No, I don't know. Wait.
And Tesorero.
Yeah. No, it's confirmed, the whole.
Okay. Yeah. If I can just very quickly ask anyone when I walk around, put their hands up if they haven't got, if they're not members and haven't got a form, or if they haven't got a direct debit form. Also, Clive has very cleverly arranged for these to be printed up. If you could take some, please, and just get them to put up in your bar. I know none of you go to a bar, but if you could just, in your local bar, wherever it is, if there isn't one up on the door or behind the bar, if you could just ask them to put one up so we can relieve some people of their money. Okay, anybody else?
I think it's enough for me. Any questions?
No.
Any go here? All right. Perhaps in summertime we have something to move forward. And absolutely crazy about that.
Summer today.
All right.